Afloat with Henry Morgan. The sight of Dolores Pizarro aboard the Flying Gull recalls to Jeffrey Hunter painful memories of the kind of life he's lost and wishes to forget. Remembering the Dolphin Tavern, he goes there to forget in the arms of Kitty, the serving wench. Diaz, Kitty's jealous Spanish lover, finds them together and threatens to kill them both. But Kitty manages to persuade him that Jeffrey means nothing to her and that as soon as Diaz gives to her the Aztec necklet, she'll be faithful to him. The buccaneer Morgan goes to Sir Thomas Motford and promises him that if he is still free in a few years' time, he will give him the necklet. Dolores, masquerading as Antoinette de Lacy, goes into the room and sees the Aztec necklet for which he has been seeking.
The most beautiful thing I have ever set my eyes on. The Aztec necklace. 'Tis yours, Uncle Thomas?
You like it, eh? Antoinette, it may be mine. Eh, Morgan?
Aye, that it will be if you keep to my conditions.
Conditions? What conditions are these?
Sir Thomas has seen the necklace, and like every other man, he desires it. But it is mine.
Yours? By what right?
You're curious, wench, aren't you? It is mine, Mademoiselle de Lacy, by right of conquest. I took it from the Spanish. I look upon it as a talisman.
Oh, don't tell me, Morgan, you're becoming superstitious.
Superstitious? No. But it is a talisman which will assure me of safety from treachery. Am I not right, Sir Thomas?
What are you talking about?
I don't intend to sail the seven seas for the rest of my life, mademoiselle. I have hopes of settling down, living a life of peace, and I wish to live long enough to enjoy that life. So I've made an agreement with Sir Thomas that if I'm still free when I wish to give up roaming the seas, he shall have the Aztec necklet.
And in the meantime?
In the meantime, it is mine. I thank you for it, mademoiselle. I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Well, I've kept you long enough, Sir Thomas. I know that you have another important social engagement. I'll bid you good night.
Good night, Morgan.
Oh, before I go, just one other little matter, mademoiselle.
Yes, Captain Morgan?
You are a product of the old world. I am not.
I don't understand you.
We call these parts the new world. On the other side of the sea, we call the old world. You're a stranger here. You know not our customs.
That is true. All my life I have spent in France and in England before I came out here.
Strange. News of the New World must travel far and fast.
What do you mean, Morgan?
Your kinswoman, Sir Thomas, has been in this part of the world just a few short days, and yet she recognized that necklet as belonging to the Aztec race.
Oh, you are mistaken, monsieur.
There's no need for you to be embarrassed, mademoiselle. And I am not mistaken. You called it the Aztec necklet yourself, and we had never mentioned the word. I compliment you on being so astute and recognizing it as such.
Even in France, Captain Morgan, we heard of the fabulous Aztec race, and you forgive me for saying, we have also heard of your reputation as a buccaneer. I think the word is. So, naturally, when I saw the necklet, the foreign look about the work, I just naturally assumed it possibly could come from the Aztecs and that you had taken it from the Spanish.
A remarkably quick deduction, mademoiselle. Oh, there is another apology I have to make. I extended to Hunter your kind invitation to dinner, but he regrets he's unable to accept.
Oh, but why? You're so nice and kind. I would like to thank him in some little way.
He's a strange man, an unknown history. I don't think he wishes to mix too much with other people. Good night, Sir Thomas. Good night, mademoiselle.
Who is that standing in the doorway? Come into the light of the cabin so I can see who you are. Kitty. What are you doing aboard the Flying Gull?
Oh, Geoffrey, you must forgive me. I thought perhaps you would be coming to the Dolphin Tavern tonight. And when you didn't come, I thought you might have been sick.
Are you mad, Kitty, coming aboard a buccaneer's ship? If the men knew you were here, they would tear you to pieces. You can hold your own in the tavern, but I doubt very much if you could aboard the ship.
Oh, please forgive me, Geoffrey. I felt I had to come and talk to you. You see, there's a lot I want to explain to you.
Wait till I close the doorway. Sit down, Kitty.
Thank you. When I left the tavern tonight, I had it all worked out in my mind what I was going to say to you. And now When I'm alone face to face with you in the cabin, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put the words into my mouth.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
Me in trouble? All my life I've been in trouble. But now, something's happened to me like I've never experienced before in my life. I had to come to you, Jeffrey. Please forgive me.
Oh, don't look so sad. And don't look so appealing. It tends to make one forget what one is talking about.
Why did you come to me last night?
I wanted to forget. I wanted to forget a life which is behind me, the like of which can never come my way again. I wanted to make myself realize that I no longer can walk with my head held high amongst honest men. I wanted to make myself realize that those who frequent the Dolphin Tavern are my companions until my neck is stretched on a yardarm.
And it was not at all because you wanted to see me?
Oh, Kitty, don't talk like that. I don't know what schemes you have in your mind or why you've really come tonight. I'm not so desperately trying to forget my old life that I cannot know what you really are. Forgive me for being so brutal.
You're not being brutal. Jeffrey, I've been bad. Whatever life serves up to me, it's what I deserve. I've lied and cheated, I've stolen and thieved. I've given what I wanted and I've taken what I wanted.
We're talking of no account. Why have you come aboard this ship tonight?
Do you believe so bad of my past that you cannot see that I love you?
Kitty, no.
Oh, I know it might seem hard for you to believe it, as I've only set eyes on you a couple of times, but that's enough. I've never loved before, Jeffrey. You must believe me. If I didn't love you, would I have come here to the ship? Would I have walked out of the Dolphin Tavern tonight and risked any punishment to come to see you because you were not coming to see me?
But, Kitty, it's incredible. I behaved like a cad towards you. I should not have come to you as I did last night. Had I been in my right senses, not nearly desperate, I would not have come.
But you did come, and you held me in your arms and you kissed me. Everything that's gone before me in my life means nothing to me now. They say that when a woman like me loves truly, they love more faithfully.
Yes, I know, but
in the
Kitty...
first place, I came to see you like the brazen hussy I was, and you cast me aside, as I rightfully deserved. And I said that I'd humble you. And then you came back, and you were unhappy, and I couldn't carry out my resolution, Jeffrey. I just had to love you. I didn't want it to happen, but it was so unexpected, like a shaft of light from heaven.
But it's so hopeless. There's more than emotion.
I know. Even though you're a buccaneer, you still cannot forget you're a gentleman. And I'm just a slave servant running a dockside tavern.
No, Kitty, not that. Heaven knows I'm no better than you,
but don't you see, I can help you. I can, Jeffrey. There's no one to whom you can turn. These men aboard the ship, they're not for the likes of you. And as bad as I've been, I'll be faithful to you, I promise. Look into my eyes, Jeffrey. Can't you see I want to help? Can't you see it's all there written in my eyes?
I do believe you, Kitty.
Then don't you turn me away, please. Give me a chance to prove I can help you.
For my own selfish sake, I want to.
Oh, then do.
Over here, Antoinette, in this part of the garden. There. Does it not give you a surprise?
Oh, a beautiful rose garden. What heavenly roses, Uncle.
I thought it would give you a surprise to find on this tropical island a little piece of England.
Oh, they are lovely.
Oh, but surely, Antoinette, you recognize the place. It's built exactly the same. Oh, don't tell me I've failed. I was so sure this part of the garden was an exact replica.
Oh, it is.
And yet you failed to recognize it. I'm so disappointed. Maybe it's because there's no stream running through or no rustic bridge. That's what I couldn't copy.
Oh, yes, Uncle. That makes all the difference. A stream and a rustic bridge. Had I seen that, I would have known immediately.
Oh, I wonder, Antoinette, when I'll be seeing my old home again.
Montfort Castle. A lovely place. Oh, of course, Uncle, you will be seeing it. When you retire, you will spend your declining years in its peace and serenity.
There's just one thing I couldn't remember, Antoinette. You can tell me. Look, in this part of the garden. Now, picture yourself again in the garden of the Montfort Castle. Have I black-hearted roses or the Lady Fair roses growing there?
Uncle, I would have to think. When is Captain Morgan coming to dinner?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Sometime soon.
He is a very great friend of yours. I suppose you must discuss for hours together his plans as to where he is going to strike next against the Spanish.
As a matter of fact, Antoinette Morgan makes his own plans. I fear he doesn't trust anyone else. I only know he has been on an expedition when he returns with his ship laden down to sea level with loot.
Oh, but surely he must discuss his plans with somebody.
Yes, I suppose he does. Possibly with his mate.
That would be the man Hunter, wouldn't it? 'Tis a pity then Master Hunter would not accept our invitation. We will have to see if we can make him, won't we, Uncle?
I've been waiting for you to appear tonight, Kitty. Hey, what are those long black bruises on your arm?
Four-legged Jobson gave me a whipping.
Why? Because you're not at the tavern last night? Eh?
That is right. But he's within his rights. I'm only his slave.
Where were you last night? Oh, no. Don't tell me. Perhaps I can guess. Oh, Kitty, don't break my heart, please. I beg of you.
Oh, dear, leave me be. I can't love you anymore. I don't want you to touch me, please.
You think I will let you throw me aside for this Englishman? I'll bring you the necklace very soon, I promise.
Even if you bring it to me, it'll be no good, dears. I know now.
You think I'll let that happen? You're not free to choose the one you love. You're a bondservant, a slave, a person to be bought and sold. So you don't want the necklace, eh? Very well, I will take the necklace.
For what purpose?
I will get the necklace. I'll find a buyer. He'll give me plenty of money, all the money I ask, and I will buy you from Bowleg Jobson, and you will become my property.
What complications are going to be made in Kitty's life because of her love for Geoffrey Hunter? Listen to the next episode of Afloat with Henry Morgan. Afloat with Henry Morgan. Dolores has deceived everyone. No one has the slightest suspicion that she is not Antoinette de Lacy, kinswoman of the governor of Jamaica, Sir Thomas Montford. She also has seen the fabulous Aztec necklet. Kitty discovers that she is really in love with Geoffrey Hunter. She goes to the Flying Gull the next evening to tell him. Geoffrey, who is lonely, listens to her and accepts the comfort she brings. The next evening at the Dolphin Tavern, Kitty, who bears the marks of a whipping given to her for leaving the tavern the previous evening, tells Dietz that she no longer loves him. Dietz threatens to steal the Aztec necklet and from the proceeds, through selling it, buy Kitty for himself.
No, that you couldn't do.
I can and I will. You're a bondwoman, a slave sent out from England to be bought in the marketplace as necessary. Anyone who has the price can buy you.
I'll not come to you, do you hear me?
You will have no choice, because no matter what price Oleg Jobson wants for you, I'll be able to get it for the next.
I wouldn't come.
You will have no choice. By law, you will be mine. And that is what I would do, rather than have you go to this Englishman. And when you are mine, let me warn you that should any other man try to steal you, it is within my right to kill him because he is trying to steal my property.
I can't help it if I have no feelings for you. I tried to be loyal to you, but you knew I was not even successful at doing that, and now I have no feelings for you at all.
You thought to make a fool out of me, to make me the laughing stock of Port Royal. You not think the others will chuckle in their beards when they know you have thrown me aside for this pasty-faced Englishman? You must think I'm a fool if you think I'll allow you to cast me aside like this. I'm going to keep you. By possession, if necessary.
But I'll come to hate you.
Then do not force me to do this thing. Come, let me show you how to forget this Englishman.
No, I don't want you to touch me
Oh,
again.
this is such foolishness. You will let me make you forget him, eh?
My wrist. My wrist.
Look up into my face. You hear me? Look up.
No, I will not. Leave go of me, you swine. You've no right to lay your hands on me. Help! Help, you in the tavern! Help!
Like a hot knife cutting through ice, Kitty's scream flashes to the furthermost corners of the smoke-laden tavern. It tops the babble, the oaths and coarse voices. It seems to hang suspended, cutting off all sound, and the tavern for a moment is still, unearthly quiet. Brawls and fights are no uncommon occurrences in the Dolphin Tavern. Men's voices have frequently been raised in anger and sometimes in pain. Yet never before have the low rafters flung back the scream of a woman. There is only one voice from which that scream could come, Kitty, the friend of all those from every corner of the Caribbean. Like a surge of an angry rising tide, the men leave their drinks, their tables, and their companions, and jostle to the alcove whence came the sound.
Get away, all of you. Leave this to me.
Angrily, Diaz turns towards the sullen, brutal faces of the mob. Kitty, knowing the uncertainty of their tempers, their love of a fight to the kill, prays to her patron saint that no harm will follow her foolish appeal for help. Tempers become frayed as those behind jostle and elbow to force their way to the front. The crowd seems to swell and sway like an ocean sea, and then suddenly from behind, an unknown hand reaches out and grabs a bottle. It splinters its fragments behind Diaz's head, the liquid spreading and running like blood on the wall. It is as though the bursting bottle is a secret prearranged signal. Bedlam breaks loose. Knives are drawn, oaths and vile curses snarl upon the air. Tables crash and crumble beneath the weight of fighting men. Bottles fall and smash, leaving their slippery smears upon the dirty floor. There is no reason for the fight except that the screamers loosen their lust to kill and destroy. Terrified, Kitty crouches in a corner watching the destruction of material and men. And somewhere amongst this screaming, cursing tangle of arms and legs and bodies is Diaz, for he was the first drawn into the fight. In the distance, safe from harm, stands bow-legged Jobson, alternatively wringing his hands and tearing his hair at the destruction of his tavern. Then, when there are no more tables, chairs, or bottles to be broken, and only a few heads left to crack, it all stops, as suddenly as it began. And those who are able to walk go roistering out into the night, taking with them a badly beaten but still conscious Diaz. Litter and complete destruction is left inside, and amongst the wreckage lie the dead and the wounded. The blood from their wounds mingles with the liquor on the floor. White and shaken, unable to believe that she has not been harmed, Kitty comes from the corner. Almost bereft of speech, bow-legged Jobson looks at her, claps his hands. Two black slaves come out from the rear of the tavern and stand beside him, their eyes wide as they stare on the carnage.
You Irish witch, look what you've done.
No, Mr. Johnson, it wasn't my fault.
Look at the destruction your fine airs and graces have brought. You were in this tavern to amuse my customers. First of all, you run away for a night, and then you spurn them and incite them to destroy. You must be taught that you're no better than a black slave.
No, not another whipping, please.
The beauty of Kitty in fear would move any man, except the one whose possessions are destroyed. With a nod to the two Negroes, Jobson leaves. In the small, square, box-lidded, rubbish-filled yard at the back of the Dolphin Tavern, the flaming torches stuck in brackets around the stone walls cast a yellow, swinging light over a barbaric scene. Kitty, her back bare and showing in this strange light an ugly crisscross of rising red wheels, has her wrists lashed high above her head to a pole. One of the black slaves is coiling a thin, long black whip, while his companion examines their handiwork. He is proud of it. No skin has been broken. To do that would endanger his own skin. For Jobson knows that Kitty's greatest value lies in her unblemished loveliness. With a sharp knife, he cuts her from the pole, and without another look, they both leave her, sobbing upon the ground. News of wars, riots, and rebels travels fast, and the cause of the evening's disturbance soon reaches the Flying Gull and is learned of by Hunter. He waits, watching the bedraggled, bruised men come aboard, looking for one man in particular.
No, don't go aboard yet, Diaz.
I want no word with you tonight, Hunter.
We are not going to have many words.
Now, leave me be. Can't you see I've had enough tonight? I can hardly walk. I want to get aboard ship and get some rest.
You will never go aboard the Flying Gull again, Diaz. I have heard about your little exploit tonight, and it's time you learned that when a woman tells you to leave her alone, she means it. And as you have not learnt that lesson yet, then you will now.
I'm going aboard the ship. You just try and stop me.
I will.
No!
And if you can't swim now, it's time for you to learn.
Oh, it is right glad I am to see you, Geoffrey. But what are you doing here at the Dolphin Tavern at this time of day?
I've come to see you, of course.
You have... Oh, Geoffrey, grand to hear you say that.
I heard about the affair of last night.
Oh, look at the tavern. They wrecked it. It was just an excuse for them to have a fight among themselves, and I got the blame for it.
You won't be having any more trouble from Dietz, Kitty. Unless he can swim, he's been drowned in the harbor of Port Royal.
Why, how do you mean?
I hit him rather hard when he came back to the ship last night, and he tumbled over the quayside. You won't need to worry about him anymore.
Oh, don't touch my shoulder, Jeffrey, please.
Why, what's this? I see long, thin, black bruises.
Yeah. Bow-legged Jobson. He blamed me for last night, and I got another whipping. His 2 black slaves are very expert with the whip.
He had you beaten by 2 black slaves?
Yes.
What is this world we live in where men are able to treat women and their fellow men like cattle beasts of the field?
Oh, he has every right to treat me as he will. You see, I'm only a convict servant, no better than a slave. I'm his property. I belong to him.
What a vile system this is. How can I get you away from here?
Oh, you're very sweet. But you'd have to buy me. And my price would be too high, that I know. Far too high for even you to do it. No, just come and see me and let me be near you sometimes, Jeffrey, and I can put up with anything else.
You've been so good to me, Kitty. I would like to do more than that.
You can't. There's nothing you can do. And now, Jeffrey, you'd better go. There's all this mess, and I've got to get it cleaned up.
All right, Kitty. And I'll be back tonight to see you.
Well, I am honored, Sir Thomas, that you and Mademoiselle Antoinette are paying me a visit aboard the Flying Gull.
I will be brief and to the point. I've just come back from the assembly, Morgan.
Oh, indeed, yes.
The affair at the Dolphin Tavern last night. Members of the assembly are very upset. I understand that one of your men started all the trouble.
Yes, so I have heard.
Well, I want to give you warning, Morgan. The assembly is thinking of closing the Dolphin Tavern. It has an unsavory reputation, and last night's exhibition almost closed its doors for good. Now, should there be any further disturbance in their quarter, the Dolphin Tavern will close. So warn your men, Morgan.
I shall. And have no fears, the man who was responsible has been dealt with by my Mr. Hunter. He will not come aboard this ship again.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Come, Antoinette. I must hurry to keep an appointment.
Goodbye, Captain Morgan. Oh, you have not forgotten our dinner appointment.
Not at all, mademoiselle. Allow me to accompany you to the quayside.
Thank you. And tell me, Captain, have you managed to persuade Mr. Hunter to come with you to dinner?
Well, to tell the truth, I've not tried again. But if you really want to see him, well, I'll see if I can persuade him to come.
I really would like you to, Captain Morgan. Oh, look, Uncle Thomas, he has gone on ahead. I must hurry and catch him up. See, he is waiting for me in the carriage. I hope to see you with Mr. Hunter at our dining table before very long. Goodbye, Captain Morgan.
Goodbye, mademoiselle.
Not so quickly, please.
Oh, who are you lurking in the shadow of that building?
I have been watching you, Mademoiselle Antoinette de Lacy. I know I've seen you somewhere before. And now I know where it was.
All of Dolores' plans are in danger if Dietz really knows her identity. Hear the sequel of this meeting in the next episode of Afloat with Henry Morgan.